welcome back to my channel. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this and I'm so excited that I'm finally filming it. Today I'm going to be showing you guys our Halloween / autumn apartment tour for 2019. If you couldn't tell by how much energy I have right now, autumn decor is my favorite. I'm obsessed with it and I really like the way that our apartment turned out this year, so we are going to start at the front door. Okay, so we're starting at the front door with this super cute little autumn wreath that we have. This is actually a really old DIY video, I think from autumn last year. If you guys want to see it, I'll link a little card. And then this welcome mat is a DIY from last week's video, or 2 weeks ago, one of the two. And we also have these cute little metal pumpkins. And then you walk in, and our entryway has no natural lights. I'm sorry if it's really yellow. This is different from the last apartment tour that I did. We hung up this little accordion shelf, which I think is so cute. And then over here, we styled our diamond shelf with that little pumpkin mason jar, tea light holder, and a lot of spider webs. And then turning this way, hi. We have this little console table. The only really autumn-y touch on here is this, which is also from that same DIY video that the mat is from. And then walking down the hallway, these are new from the last apartment tour that I did. These like vintage prints that I hung up, which I absolutely love. And then my pride and joy, this shelf, which I got a couple of weeks ago. I'm obsessed with this shelf. I got it at Value Village for $13, which is unbelievable to me. And right now it's just holding all of my products for my vintage store, Nutmeg Vintage. But eventually I want to style it really cute. Also, I passed right over our mixed tiles, which I love so much, on this wall. Then there's nothing really autumn-y in the guest room, and it's a mess of stuff that I have to ship. So we're gonna skip that, but I will show you our bedroom. So this is our little autumn-y bedroom setup. I love it so much. Again, we've got more mixed tiles up here. And then to the left of those, I put these little baskets, which are from the Target dollar store, dollar section, dollar spot, whatever it is for fall. Got my little lemon print and my Be Kind banner, which again is a DIY. I'll just link all the DIYs in the description. But the thing that I love the most about our room right now is our bed. I got these plaid pillows and this pumpkin pillow from Target, and they're so cute. And then at the end of the bed, I have this gold chenille throw that I got from the thrift store. I really love it. So cute. And then of course we have our little wine barrel mirror, our laundry basket, our little bench, TV. And then this is actually one of my favorite spots in our bedroom, this mirror setup. And I have some little photos from my friend Gru's wedding up there. And then this cute little plant stand, which is, you guessed it, another DIY. Nothing too autumn-y in our bathroom, but the guest bathroom has some little autumn touches in it. We put this little paper pumpkin that Matt painted on the back of the toilet. And then over here we have a little pumpkin candle and this Hello Fall sign and this little pumpkin that I painted that says boo, and then it has a spider on it. Very much inspired by Lucas the Spider. Sorry about the fan noise. I don't know why it does that. It's motion activated, but at like the worst times. The bulk of our autumn decor though is out here in the living and dining area. I love the way everything in here looks. It turned out so cute. So this is one of my favorite little spaces in the apartment. We've got this cute black cat pillow cover and a mustard colored velvet pillow. And then over here on our record stand, I found these cute little Mickey Mouse lights at the thrift store. And then again, thrift store fall foliage up here and a little sign that says trick or treat and a little pumpkin. And then down here are some real pumpkins, which I got the really pretty pastel ones and I've never had them before and I'm obsessed with them. Clearly got lots of plants still, just kind of everywhere. For our media console, we decked it out in a lot of spider webs and we have this little string of bat garland that we made out of black construction paper, and this little sign that says boo, which is from the Target dollar section last year, 2 years ago. Obviously more plants. This is the living room from the other angle. So you can see we have this little setup here. We have a couple of fall candles out, and we have this cute glass jack-o'-lantern with some spider webs and copper string lights in him. I should turn him on. That's what he looks like when he's turned on. Very cute. Another thrift store find. Then on this other couch, we have this autumn leaves embroidered pillow from Target that I'm obsessed with. It's so cute. And then this is one of my all-time favorite thrift store finds. It's this vintage Halloween blanket. This was $2 at the thrift store, which was nuts, and it has little pumpkins and cats, and it says Happy Halloween, and there are witches on it. And I don't know, my parents had these kinds of blankets like for Christmas growing up, but I'd never seen a Halloween one, so it's like so nostalgic and so cute. Then over here, we have our big old blanket basket with all of our fall blankets in it because you need a good blanket in the fall. It gets chilly. And some more pumpkins over here next to our little cabinet. So this is our little cabinet area. I switched out the summer straw hats for felt like fall winter hats, which I think is really cute. And then on here, we have a little letter board. And I made a little ghost out of letters, and then it says boo at the bottom. I saw that on Pinterest and thought it was so cute. And then some like wheatgrass in this honey jar. And another little pumpkin. He can get turned on too. There we go, that's better. The bunny girls have destroyed this cabinet. Haven't you, Penelope? You destroyed the cabinet, huh? Yeah, you did. She's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Weirdo. Then across from this little area, we have our dining table, which is one of my favorite things that we own. It's 8 feet long, and it's actually from our wedding. This was the table that the bridesmaids and groomsmen sat at, which I thought was really, really cool when we had the opportunity to buy it. This is the little centerpiece that I've created. These pumpkins light up, but sadly they need an outlet, so they can't light up here. We have lots of LED candles, and it's basically just a lot of different pumpkin things all in one place, but I really like the way that it turned out. I think it's really cute. And of course, this candle stand that I thrifted in my thrifting autumn home decor video, which is so cool. Hi, puppy girl. You're feeling much better, huh? Thank you guys so much, everybody who was so concerned about Poppy when we had to take her to the emergency vet. She is feeling much better. The antibiotics are really working, so. Got 2 healthy girls. And we couldn't forget about the bunnies, of course. With decor, could we, Penelope? So they've got this little Halloween cat scratcher house. And then I also got them, this is full of bunny hair, but this little candy corn toy. It's a squeaker toy, but they don't squeak it. Then very lastly, we have the kitchen, which of course is why we rented this apartment, because it's such a gorgeous kitchen. Over here, we have this big glass jug, which is filled with every wine cork from every bottle of wine that's been opened in our apartment since we got married, which is really fun. We've got a couple of candles here and a dish full of candy corn, because you gotta. Candy corn is my guilty pleasure. It's really bad. We've got a few little Halloween towels here. So this one's orange, it has little black cats on it. And this one says spooky, and it's got another cat on it. We have a few more little candles and ceramic pumpkins. This one actually doesn't have anything in it, which I should fix. And then over here, we always keep our olive oil and balsamic vinegar over here. And usually I keep a coffee creamer here too. But since I've been using my pumpkin pie sweet cream recipe, which is over on my blog if you want to see it, that has to be refrigerated. So instead, I put this little poison jug here. It can't hold anything, it's just for decoration, but I still thought it was really cute. Then if you're ready for yet another DIY, I did DIY this paper roller, which is supposed to look like a Riddle roller, and I really like the way it turned out. It was only $5, the whole project. And that is in my Pinterest inspired fall DIYs video, which I'll put a card up for again. And then over here we have our open shelving that we built. So all the way up here, we have another little letter board that says trick or treat yourself, because Parks and Rec. And then this little guy, I really should have turned all this stuff on before I started filming, but he's so cute. We got him at an apple picking farm in California. And then down here we have a ceramic pumpkin, this little sign that says let's stay home. And then we have, of course, more spider webs and more of that bat garland. This is so easy to make and it's so much fun. Then very, very lastly, at our coffee station, which is pretty dirty, I have this little Hallmark plush ghost and then some pumpkin tea. This is actually almost empty. I think I only have one left, so I need to go get some more. And that's it. So that's it for our autumn apartment tour, besides the guest bedroom and our bathroom, which aren't really decorated. That's all the decorations we put up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what your favorite space was in the comments down below, because I'm interested to know what you guys think. If you're not already subscribed, also make sure to do that so you can stay updated on all future videos. I do a lot of home decor and like apartment tour things, and hopefully in the next few months we're gonna buy a house, at which point I will do lots of like house tour and house renovation things. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe. I'm doing a thumbs up, but I'm saying subscribe. I don't know why. Anyways, I hope you guys have the best rest of your day, and I'll see you all in my next video.